Prince William has just completed one of the most heartwarming royal visits of the year. A visit that combined healthcare innovation, community spirit, and some truly inspiring personal stories. The Prince of Wales traveled to the Isles of Scilly, where he spent time meeting doctors, nurses, patients, schoolchildren, volunteers, and local residents whose lives have been transformed by improvements in healthcare services across the islands. And throughout the visit, one thing became very clear. For people living on remote islands, access to quality healthcare can make a life-changing difference. As Prince William arrived at the healthcare facility, he was welcomed by staff members eager to show him the new services and technologies, helping island residents receive treatment closer to home. One of the first stops on the tour was a newly upgraded maternity area. Staff explained that the facility had only recently become operational and was already helping expectant mothers feel more comfortable and confident throughout their pregnancy journey. William appeared genuinely interested as midwives described how families can now attend appointments in a welcoming environment from the very beginning of pregnancy. The prince asked thoughtful questions about how the space was helping parents feel more settled and connected to local care services. Healthcare workers explained that for many island families, having services available locally reduces stress, travel, and uncertainty. And William immediately understood the importance of that. After touring the maternity facilities, the prince moved on to the hospital's minor injury unit, which serves residents across the Isles of Scilly. Here, medical staff described the wide range of cases they handle every day, from minor injuries and illnesses to critically ill patients requiring urgent. Hospital staff revealed they are investigating future drone deliveries for medical supplies and pathology services. William was fascinated by the concept and joked about how advanced healthcare technology is becoming. For island communities, these innovations could dramatically reduce waiting times and improve access to important medical resources. And according to staff members, the goal is simple: keep as many patients as possible safely within their own community. The prince repeatedly praised the dedication and creativity of the healthcare teams working to make that happen. One particularly emotional moment came when William met local residents whose lives have directly benefited from the new services. A mother described how much easier healthcare has become compared with previous years. She explained the challenges of repeatedly traveling back and forth to the mainland for treatment and appointments. The prince listened carefully as families described how local services have reduced both financial pressure and emotional stress. For many people living on the islands, remaining close to family support networks during treatment is incredibly important. William appeared deeply moved by those stories. But perhaps the most unforgettable moment of the entire visit came when Prince William met Hilda. At 102 years old, Hilda remains one of the most remarkable residents on the islands. When introduced to her, William immediately joked that he would never ask a lady her age. Hilda then proudly revealed she was 102. The prince's reaction was priceless. He looked genuinely stunned and told her she certainly didn't look anywhere near 102 years old. Hilda explained that she was born on St. Martin's and had spent nearly her entire life on the islands. Even more impressively, staff revealed that she still lives independently at home. William couldn't hide his admiration. He praised her independence and wished her a speedy recovery. The exchange quickly became one of the most talked about moments of the visit, and highlighted the strong sense of community that exists throughout the Isles of Scilly. The prince then met local schoolchildren who had been busy raising money for an important cause. Members of an eco-club explained how they had grown and sold plants to raise funds for special blankets used in palliative care rooms at the hospital. William seemed genuinely impressed by the initiative. He asked the children about gardening, their favorite flowers, and how they had organized the fundraising project. When one student explained her love of tulips, the prince happily joined the conversation and encouraged their efforts. Hospital staff praised the students for their generosity and community spirit. And William told them they should be extremely proud of what they had achieved. Moments like these showed a side of the prince that royal fans often enjoy seeing most: relaxed, approachable, and genuinely interested in the people he meets. The visit continued with several conversations involving patients currently receiving care at the hospital. One patient described being transferred to the mainland by air ambulance, before eventually returning to recover on the islands. She explained how comforting it was to receive treatment closer to home, surrounded by familiar faces and nurses she already knew. Another patient spoke about living with a rare condition known as stiff person syndrome. The discussion highlighted just how important local healthcare services can be for people facing complex medical challenges. William listened carefully to each story, asking questions and offering words of encouragement throughout. He also spent time meeting residents in a care facility connected to the hospital. There were plenty of laughs as local residents shared stories about island life, family history, and community traditions. One former nurse revealed she had originally moved to the islands for work, met her future husband, and stayed for more than 5 decades. The prince smiled as he heard story after story from residents whose lives were deeply connected to the islands. Before leaving, William also met younger children who proudly showed him artwork and creative projects they had been working on. The prince praised their colorful designs and thanked them for the warm welcome. By the end of the visit, it was clear that this engagement wasn't simply about healthcare facilities. It was about people. The doctors finding new ways to deliver care, the nurses supporting families through difficult times, the volunteers helping vulnerable residents, the children raising money for their community, and the remarkable individuals like Hilda who continue inspiring everyone around them. For royal fans watching online, the visit showcased many of the qualities that have helped make Prince William one of the most popular members of the royal family. His ability to listen, his curiosity, and his genuine interest in the people he meets. As healthcare technology continues evolving, and as communities work together to overcome the challenges of remote living, visits like this shine a spotlight on the people making a real difference every single day. And judging by the smiles, laughter, and emotional moments throughout the day, Prince William's visit to the Isles of Scilly is one that local residents won't be forgetting anytime soon. If you enjoyed this royal update, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more royal family news and heartwarming royal moments.